Hello gourmet friend, bonjour! Voila! An emblematic dish of French cuisine, the most popular dish created in Lyon, this famous fish quenelle. It swims in an ocean of vibrant, orangey, aromatic crayfish velouté. That sounds delicious. The quenelle itself is fluffy and feather-light. Yes, if you don't like fish, you can make dumplings with chicken, pork or vegetable and serve with a velouté sauce.
This one, that sounds delicious. That smells so good. I can smell the cognac, by the way. Yeah. The crayfish, white wine, and a little crayfish from the country. Now, this dish have been created in NANTUA. It's a little town in the Alps, in the Jura, and they got a nice lake, a glacial lake, where they got beautiful fish there, and of course, beautiful freshwater crayfish. Okay? You don't need to go to France to make them. I'm going to show you how to make them in a minute.
Firstly, let's go fishing yabby with 6 years old George.
Say, what you going to do?
I fish a yabby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you have a good.
Oh.
So, one here, comme ça. One here. That's two.
The yabby is so fresh from Andrew's Dam, fished by young 6 years old son George. Sorry to eat in front of you. Don't worry, today I will make one just for you.
Okay, follow well my instruction and see you in 2 minutes. We get ready. Now we're going to do this famous quenelle de brochet Nantua, one of the best dishes made in the area of Lyon in France. And this one is a recipe of the master chef Paul Bocuse. So we try to make like him. Good. So basically we start to do the panade, and we're going to do the little yabby, okay, from Australia, nice little fresh yabbies. The panade is made with basically flour, milk, eggs and butter, salt and pepper, of course white pepper to keep it white, and a little bit of nutmeg. That's all. Let's do it.
Be sure the mixing bowl of your food processor is kept in the fridge at least 1 hour before use.
In a saucepan, you add the milk in one go, and you add the butter, pepper, white pepper to keep the white sauce, a little bit of salt, a pinch of salt, and you add a little bit of nutmeg. Okay, nice little nutmeg. I like the flavor of the nutmeg, it's given a nice flavor to the quenelle. Now you have to bring to a small ebullition, and be careful, don't overboil.
Prolonged boiling will evaporate the milk and change the proportion of the dough. When the butter is melted and the milk starts to boil, you can add the flour in one go and mix vigorously outside the heat until the mixture pulls away from the side of the pan and form a ball.
Now you can beat for 3 minutes back on the stove to dry the dough. It's like a potacho. We're going to add now the eggs to the mixture, and I want to double check if the pan is not too hot. Okay, good, 45. My eggs won't cook. Fantastic. Okay, so you add your eggs in 2-3 times, and you incorporate your eggs to the potassium made with the milk. Okay, now it's all incorporated. We're going to cool down and preparing the fish. Now, you can take the bowl processor from the fridge, as you can see, oh, nice and cold. And we're going to add our fish, you know, half frozen, like that. It's good. All right, all this processor. What I'll do, put a little bit of salt, and then I'll put a little bit of nutmeg. I like the nutmeg, that gives a nice flavor. And also some white pepper. Where is my white pepper? Oh, yeah, ground white pepper. Then the fish will stay white, and you won't see our little speck of black dot. It's not poison, but I prefer to make a nice white quenelle like Paul Bocuse. Okay, we're going to mix. As you can see now, it starts to form a ball, okay, and it's perfect. Right, you obtain a nice puree. It's still very cold. Perfect. Now we can add 1 egg and beat again. Let's do it. Just to show you now what type of texture we got. Nice texture, okay? It's ready. Now we're going to get to the fridge, get the panada and mix all together. Let's put the panada in once. Now remember, it was in the fridge, huh? Now I check the temperature for show you. It's at 12 degrees, perfect. It has to be cold, other way it's not good for the fish to warm up. We want fresh quenelle, like in a Lyon recipe of Paul Bocuse.
Now, the final mixing, fish plus panada to make the quenelle.
Let's stay on the knife, compact but soft. Now we're going to mix our butter. Remember, soft butter, temperature of the room. And remember, if your butter is too cold, you may have lump in your mixture. This one is very soft, it should be perfect.
Your quenelle mixture is ready. Store it now in the fridge for 2 hours, well covered with grade ripe. Now let's make the sauce NANTUA. I know it's a little bit cruel, but we will cook the yabi in boiling salted water for 4 minutes, then cool down in ice water.
Now this beautiful little yabi are already cooked. I put them in the cold water, then I start to remove them. So I forgot to show you. So with the shell, like that, I'll be doing the stock. And I'll be doing a beautiful NANTUA sauce, like a lobster bisque. Break the claw. And I put all the yummy stuff inside this container. Okay. Now you have to empty, of course, the guts. You remove the intestine in one go. Keep the top like that. No intestine, nothing bitter. All good. Okay, guys, go my friend. I know you're waiting for this recipe. The sauce for the quenelle, it will be a lobster bisque like a lobster bisque, made basically with the shells of the yabby. I use the stock, fish stock, fresh, a mirepoix, it's vegetable, and a little bit of herbs, parsley, and butter. Of course, brandy, flambé with brandy, a little bit of white wine, and of course, to finish with cream. Okay, let's do it.
In a pan, melt 20 grams of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil on a low heat. Add the chopped onions and reduce for 3 minutes. Then add the yabby crushed shell and cook until light brown.
Mix well until they get a nice brown color. Now you can add the mirepoix, that means carrots, small carrots, and celery. Yep, now 80 degrees is ready. So 2 garlic, then 1 bay leaf, then a little bit of tarragon, of course, fresh from the garden. Then you can add a little bit of thyme as well, and parsley. Okay, like. You can add 1 spoon of tomato paste to give you the color. Mix well, and we're going to add brandy outside the flame, just in case. Now, you warm up your pan on the side, and now you obtain a beautiful flame. Look at that. Okay, our flame, and you turn until the flame disappears. Oh, that smells good. It's still flaming. Oh, that releases all the suck inside flesh. Well, it's better not to put that under the fan, exhaust fan. Oh, you'll have the fabricate soon. And when that's ready, you can add a glass of good white wine. Okay. Oh, that smells good. Now, don't forget.
We add a little bit of this beautiful fish stock that were made fresh.
And we're going to cook gently for 10-15 minutes.
Until you obtain the beautiful yabby stock.
When your bisque has reduced nicely, discard the carcass and the solid. Okay, you obtain a beautiful bisque. Return the bisque to the boil and add 100 ml of cream.
Now reduce your sauce until it thickens naturally.
See, beautiful, it's ready.
We are going to bring the fish stock to the simmering point. Add now a small sprig of thyme, and we can add a garlic clove cut in 2. Don't forget to remove the bitter part.
We're going to do the quenelle. Now, I got my stock at simmering. Okay, see, 73, perfect. Now I got boiling water here. With a spoon, we're going to form the quenelle. So, you take 1 spoon of quenelle like that, and with the second spoon, you turn. 1, 2, 3, and then you drop like that, okay? You can change, take a fresh one, okay, and we do another one. And when you have a nice quenelle, regular, you dip in water and you poach. You notice that bit by bit, the quenelle are floating now. We're going to cook them in simmering for 5 to 7 minutes. Then they cook on both sides. Beautiful quenelle, all the same size. Cooked. You can cook in boiling water if you want, or simmering water. I use the fish stock, give a better flavor. Like Paul Bocuse. As you can see, after 5 minutes, they start to puff, nearly double in size, and that's beautiful. When they're ready, you take a slotted spoon,
and you drain them on a clean tea towel.
Just to check if they cook, you press on them. Oh, the bounce, oh, the beautiful, light, fluffy, magnificent. With the recipe I give you, or we did today, we managed to do 10 beautiful quenelles. Same.
Now let's try the quenelle, an emblematic dish of French cuisine, a fish quenelle that swims in an ocean of vibrant, orangey, aromatic crayfish velouté. Oh, that smells so good. I can smell the cognac. The quenelle is delicate, light and tasty. And the sauce NANTUA is velvety and so tasty. And the yabbies are so fresh. Now, gourmet friend, now you can do it. If you enjoy the show, thanks for giving us the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to support the channel and tick the bell, you won't miss my next video. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.